Just 1 point from 6 is a dip in form for Arsene Wenger's team. What's more, Chelsea have had the better of their recent visits to Arsenal, even emerging with the plaudits last season when a draw saw the Blues surrender their title. But they'll have to do without Didier Drogba, while slapstick fans everywhere have been dealt a double blow with the news that Jens Lehmann drops back to the bench. The commentator at the Emirates Stadium was John Motson.
Under Jose Mourinho, Chelsea were unbeaten in 10 meetings with Arsenal. It's almost 4 years since the Gunners' last success against what was then Claudio Ranieri's side. But now a third Chelsea manager, Avram Grant, locks horns with Arsene Wenger with a run of 16 unbeaten games behind him and a new 4-year contract on the table. Ashley Cole had 6 seasons in the first team at Arsenal, but this is his first time back on their territory in a Chelsea shirt, and already he's been given an unwelcome reception. The man who went the other way in his controversial transfer, William Gallas, captains an Arsenal side restored to rude health by the return of Cesc Fabregas, Mathieu Flamini and Alexander Kleb, with Robin van Persie on the bench. All 4 missed the 2 matches in which Arsenal dropped points. Still missing for Chelsea, Didier Drogba and Ricardo Carvalho injured, and Michael Essien suspended. Paulo Ferreira preferred to Belletti at right back. Claude Makelele makes a rare start in the Premier League. Arsenal's players, directors and staff are donating a day's wages to the Treehouse Autism Education Charity, where Arsene Wenger hopes supporters will also help to finance a new sports facility. And this fixture shouldn't faze referee Alan Wiley. He was in charge of both league games between the clubs last season, which ended in 1-1 draws. Good touch, Adebayor. Flamini. Klebs to his left. What a good one it is by the midfield player, and Ashley Cole knocked him over. Nothing given, but it will be now. It's a foul by Adebayor. Well, Mathieu Flamini must have gone half the length of the pitch here. They're trying to catch him. It's Ashley Cole who tangles with him there. And the arm across the chest, the arm round the shoulder. Alan Wiley didn't give anything there. Lampard. 2 centre-backs are closing down on Adebayor. Oh, and Alex has headed the ball over Czech. But outside the post, it's a corner. Alex, whose goal for PSV put Arsenal out of the Champions League here last season, he nearly returned the favour there, didn't he? Adebayor. Eboué. Kleb again. What a fantastic pace this game is being played at. Sean Wright-Phillips, oh, he's got support to his left from Joe Cole, and he goes for goal, and Almunia. Straightforward catch in the end. This is Kleb. Fabregas trying to get away from Makelele. Alan White, oh, and there's a shove and a push, and now it's all going off. Alan Wiley's kept very calm. He's looking at this. He knows where it started. Well, Cherry goes in there. He's talking to Lampard, who gets the yellow card. Oh, and Cherry as well. Fabregas. Well, Chelsea have been warned about their behaviour on the pitch twice this season, and it wasn't particularly endearing just then. Joe Cole trying to catch them square. This is Shevchenko, and it's too hot to hold for Manuel Almunia. Toure. Eboué. Oh, a very intricate 1-2 there between and It's a free kick to Chelsea. John Terry was fouled. Now this is how it... Oh yes, he's caught John Terry's foot. Oh, Terry's down again. And John Terry is limping towards the touchline, and Avram Grant knows he can't carry on. And the England captain will take no further part in the game with 38 minutes gone. Ben Haim is on. Well, that hit Mikel, checks clearance, and suddenly Rosicky is away onto a Fabregas pass, and it's a corner right at the end of the first half to Arsenal. There may just be time to take this. Sagna has come forward this time for Arsenal. Gallas is on his way. Gallas! Arsenal have taken the lead in stoppage time at the end of the first half. And Petr Cech was nowhere there. And Chelsea, having lost their captain, have now lost the first goal. William Gallas, how often is he going to do this? Here he comes now. Goalkeeper missed it completely. And Gallas, who scored here against Manchester United and against Wigan, has now put Arsenal in front against his old club. Shevchenko, he's got Lampard to his left. Lampard to Mikel. John Obi Mikel, good save Almunia, this is Shevchenko. That was one of Chelsea's better efforts from Mikel. Stretched the goalkeeper a bit. Adebayor, Van Persie. Oh, he looks lively, and Cech couldn't gather first time, and he couldn't take it the second because it would have been a back pass. Now can Chelsea dig something out in the last quarter of an hour or so? Pizarro down the middle with Gallas at his back. We haven't seen a great deal from Pizarro yet this season, but here he is now, and he's looking for Shevchenko, and Wright Phillips! Oh, it was a chance! It was a chance for Chelsea. Set up initially by Claudio Pizarro, who looks here for Shevchenko. Defender gets sucked in, and I think Sean Wright Phillips there has been presented with Chelsea's best opportunity of the game. Arsenal are being penned back at the moment, very deep in their own box, but look at this from Rosicky, and now Adebayor. And they've got men over on the far side. Alexander Hleb, what a chance for Van Persie! Suddenly, it could have been 1-1 at one end and it could have been 2-0 at the other. Well, it's suddenly become full-of-minute stuff now. Kalou, Shevchenko. Kalou again. It's his shot! Ooh, and Almunia was scrambling to the right-hand post. Solomon Kalou. Well, one of two things is going to happen here. Pizarro has found Joe Cole. He's found Mikel. Real chance here for Chelsea, and either they're going to equalise or Arsenal are going to break away, one or the other. And it might be the latter. Rosicky to Adebayor. Rosicky again, short, offside, not given, not given. Robin Van Persie thought he'd scored. The offside has been given, I think, against Rosicky originally. Yes, I think, well, it's marginal, isn't it? But he just, maybe, no daylight there, but the flag was up. controlled by Mikel has given Rosicky a chance to start Arsenal moving again with Adebayor. Van Persie, Adebayor is onside. Fabregas waiting in the middle. There he is now. Oh, and he set up Van Persie. Fabregas, another save by Cech. Oh, double bubble there. Otherwise, Arsenal were home and dry. Goalkeeper perhaps making a few amends there. Joe Cole. Shevchenko coming in. Another chance for Chelsea to equalise. Joe Cole spotted Shevchenko there. Lovely little ball. Oh, he might have done better there. We're tempted to ask what Drogba might have done with that chance, but here's Adebayor, and he's through! And Arsenal have done it now! Or have they? Alan Wiley stops the game and gives a free kick to Chelsea. Well, was it a foul here on Ben Haim? He pushed him over, I suppose. But play went on for a moment there. He got the ball in the net. But Alan Wiley pulled it back, and it's still 1-0. Lampard, Shevchenko. Mikel. Well, oh, it's a free kick. It's a foul. Gilberto Silva on the ground with Mikel. And Chelsea have been given a possible lifeline here. Shevchenko! Oh! Almunia turns it over. That has to be a good save. Nicholas Bentner bringing the ball down, finding Rosicky. He'll carry it surely to the flag, won't he? No, he won't. That's not Arsenal's style. It's Bentner. Oh, it's surely a chance on the far post here. Fabregas was in and could finish it again. Oh, and he's kicked out Fabregas. He's kicked out at Ashley Cole. And there's an incident right in the very final seconds. And oh dear, they're losing their tempers again. It's Fabregas and Ashley Cole. And frankly, both players were at fault. Fabregas for upending Ashley Cole, and Cole for reacting round that with a hand raised round the face. And it's all over. And with Ashley Cole still down on his return to Arsenal territory, the game has ended. And Arsenal have beaten Chelsea for the first time in nearly 4 years, ended their run of 16 games unbeaten, restored their championship credentials. In the end, it was William Gallas, a former Chelsea player, who produced the knockout blow.
Do you think you deserved all 3 points today?
Well, on reflection, I believe that it was, you need to analyze a little bit the history of the game. We deserved the first goal. In the first half, it was a game that was locked tactically, and we needed to create some space, and our passings didn't make that in the first half. When the goal scored, opened the game up. In the second half, I feel we had 4 or 5 chances really to score the second goal. And when we didn't do that, of course, Chelsea had 1 or 2 opportunities as well. But overall, I still feel the 3 points were in for us today.
We deserve at least a point. First half, we defended very well. They hold the ball, but they didn't create 1 chance, including the goal. Second half, we was better, created 2 chances, and you can see that I think Almunia had his best game since he came to Arsenal. 2 great saves, and more saves that he make. He was busy, so we deserve more, but we lost the game, unfortunately.
It's good because we are still on top, you know, and we still put pressure on Manu because they have to know we will be there. We want to win something. This year will be not easy for us. We know that. We know we have to work every game, and we will not give up.
Are you concerned that you're now losing pace with the league leaders?
No, first we lost to Arsenal today, which is not good. But the other end, you know what is football? Last year when the gap was 12 points, become 9, everybody said that Chelsea come back to the race. So Now we are in December. 6 points is not how do you say, Gab, that you cannot do it. We can do it, but we need to continue to develop our games and take points.
Marcel, you were at the Emirates today. It was quite a spectacle, especially the last 20 minutes or so.
For sure, they could have scored like 5 or 6 times, but I believe that if Chelsea have had some opportunity to show that they could play very well, it's also because Arsenal have not closed the game. Arsenal had really the possibility to close the game, and the way they have played is fantastic. They have just missed the end of scoring.
Yeah, you're an old Chelsea player. Grant thought that they deserved at least a point.
No, not this time, no. I believe that Arsenal have shown tactically, something extra.
Arsenal were very good. I mean, the first half was a bit of a brawl. It was a bit tetchy. But the second half, when Chelsea went 2 up top, it was unbelievable. The last 20 minutes were as good as you're going to see anywhere, anytime.
Just end to end.
It was attack, attack, attack. And how there wasn't a goal scored in the last 20 minutes is beyond belief. It was just absolutely phenomenal to watch.
It's funny, the one goal in the game, it was a rare bird, a mistake from Peter Cech.
Well, I mean, he's such a great goalkeeper, and especially when the ball's in there in the box. It's just a straightforward corner kick, Marcel. He comes up in there, he comes for it, nobody challenging, and he just completely misses it.
Surprised that he didn't get the energy, at least, to go to the ball. You can see that he gets stuck on the floor, like something was holding him.
A little bit of a push, maybe.
Yeah, there's a bit of a push by Gallus, but wasn't a lot in it.
Got a bit heated at times, a bit fractious, especially the first half.
Well, John Terry was involved in 2 incidents, one in Fabregas that looked ugly to me. I mean, typical Arsenal build-up, it's into feet. They're playing it, Fabregas comes and joins in, stumbles. From that angle, don't look good, but when we come to the next angle, it looks pretty vindictive to me. There you go.
Eyes on the ball, but bit of a follow-through.
Well, follow-through, knows he's going to get the man, and then retribution followed, because if Bowie comes in here, I think this is a straight red card. Some of the incidents we've seen the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's over the top. Ooh, nasty, nasty.
And just the latest news on John Terry is that he's going for a scan in the morning on possible ankle ligament damage. So wish him well with that.
Whatever you say about Terry, it must be bad if he's got to come off.
Yeah,
correct.
Exactly.
And Manuel Adebayor, terrific player, described by Wenger as a possible future Drogba. He thinks he could be that good.
But, I mean, we need him to score a little bit more. Then at that moment, he will make the difference, and we can pretend that, yes, he's at the level of Drogba. We're just waiting for the game, for the goal. But let's say that the way he hold the ball, the way he played with his teammates, the way he have a little touch is very important. The way that Arsenal is playing. His speed also, he have increased. Monko Kanu was having the same type of height, but Adebayor is much more quicker. And look, he can hold also the ball, give it back, and go forwards again to get the ball, in the center. And now again, little foul for him. He's unlucky, but straight away, he's having a coup and he score.
Bit unlucky with this one, I felt.
Yeah, because look how he's strong. He's having the pace now. He can run really fast also, and he's cool in front of the goal. And I believe that he's missing only the goal to be at the level of Drogba.
I think that was one of the big differences between the sides, because Chelsea, even though Shevchenko played relatively well, he wasn't an outlet for Chelsea, whereas this guy is an outlet. He's big, he's strong, he can hold up, he can go over the top, he's brilliant in there. I mean, what a player he's going to be.
Apart from that, he's got a few weeks.
Well, Marcel says he should score more goals.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's looking
scored
for
a few this
perfection.
season.
Yeah. But Van Persie has been injured also for a long time. Then they had to change a little bit, on the tactic side. Then with now Adebayor out front by himself, he managed, to give consistency at that tactic.
Definitely, Chelsea were much better when
You talked about the last 20 minutes. It was sensational.
It was
stuff, wasn't it? I mean,
it was the best, as I say, you'll ever see. I mean, how there wasn't a goal, and Chelsea suddenly, from nowhere, because they never looked like scoring to me until they put 2 up front. And then, first of all, Sean Wright-Phillips, what a chance. This is the best chance of the match. I mean, you should bury that, and then he gets taken off. Then we have Kalou, who came on, cuts inside, 20 yards, great hit. And then Shevchenko should definitely have done better here. Ball in the box. Should probably direct it the other way. And then final, the Shevchenko free kick that is a great hit. So what are Arsenal doing? Are they attacking?
Oh, yeah.
Well, just about, right. So here we have, well, it's I would say 3 against 3.
At this stage,
At this
Chelsea
stage-
throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, but this is 3 against 3, and that's brilliant. And a brilliant save by Czech, a brilliant double save. Right, is it possible we can have 3 against 2? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's have 3 against 2, there you are. 3 against 1, 3 against 2. Right, so then they play, and it's played across to Van Persie, brilliant play, just offside. Now, can we have 4 against 2? Right, let's have a go. Yes. Yes, we've got 4 against 2. And right, I mean, it's just throw caution. They're trying to walk in. Right, finally, is it possible to have 5 against 2? Tell me no. Tell me no, Marcel.
I've got a feeling.
I've got a feeling about it. There is 5. There's 5 against 2. Unbelievable. And they still don't score. And when you talk about a game being open, it's just...
Only finished 1-0. That's all it was. What about the title race now? We can have a look at the top 7 of the Barclays Premier League table. And do you think we're now at the stage where you could argue that it might be a 2-horse race?
No, I still think there's 4 in it, but I said before, if you're going to win the Premiership, you have to finish above Manchester United. I think Arsenal are really strong. Chelsea, if they get the big players back, Terry Essen, Drogba. I think Liverpool are the ones that are a long, long way back because they've got 3 away games.
10 points.
Yeah, but they've got to play the big rivals away from home, Emirates, Stamford Bridge, and Old Trafford. So, you know, a long way back for them. What do you think, Marcel?
Well, I believe that there will be 3 teams only, like you said, and the game that teams will play against Manchester United will be, you know, very, very important. Yeah.
Yeah. When you look at Chelsea, though, I mean, they're 6 points behind. Plus, they're going to lose Drogba for the African nations, and he's a massive. They're not the same without him, are they?
For sure, but I believe that they have to come back on the 4-4-2. They have played a bit better when they had 2 at front, because by himself, Shevchenko, even if he's having Joe Cole who is turning around, it's not enough. Then I would like, you know, to put a bit more of people at front, and maybe they can express themselves. They can come back.
The big thing for Arsenal today was that when you're going to win a championship, when you have a bad time, it's so important to pick yourselves up and quickly, especially if it's a big game, you know, and they've had a bad week, Arsenal. They've come back, they've got all the big players back, they've played incredibly well. 3 points, it's all good news for them.
Do you think Arsenal can go all the way?
Arsenal, for sure. I mean, there's no surprise. I mean, they can, if they continue to keep that level and they have a bit more of, they be more precise on the finishing, yes, they'll be there.
If I was going to pick anybody, I'd pick at this stage in time Manchester United. I think Manchester United.
11 to 10 on favourites as we speak. I've whispered in my ear. What you can do nowadays.
Strong defensively, got amazing players going forward, but also got tremendous strength and depth, and also the physical side of the Premiership. They can cope with that as well.
Okay.